Yo, everybody, it's Heat Override, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you this week and for Dr. Roto this week. Oh, yeah. Yo, it's been a crazy minute, right? Super Bowl, getting all these IDP articles up, getting all this thing, and then bang, little bit of time off, a little bit of baseball, right? And if you haven't caught the talent that we've been having, Lou, Trevor, me, Heat Override, and everybody's been bringing the pain. Doc R, Sirius XM, bringing the pain, giving out the Roto Visionary every single week, and you're missing it unless you're part of our team, part of the crew, listening in, paying attention, and getting ready for football season. But definitely catch my write-ups on Sunday. That's where you can find them at Dr. Roto only. Let's get right to it. We're going to talk about some IDP things. Man, I've been out. Sorry, though. I mean, on this time out, I had two tournaments come up. One of them I didn't feel good about. The next one plays first place Carter. Yeah. First place point blank? Yeah, that's what I do. Let's go. We just bring the pain, putting all sorts of things in, giving you all the good info, and then taking all the things I learned to the mat and just bringing it and doing what we gotta do. But that's enough about that. That's why I've been busy. I was dealing with all that. I had to train and do this, but now it's getting ready. The draft happened, and we're all jacked up because we got a whole new batch of defensive players. If you didn't catch the last one, Will Anderson Jr. Whoa. Jack Campbell getting some love from your boy Heat Override, right? But guess what? There's so much more. And that's why you have to get ready for the future and get ready for our draft kit because ain't nobody else give out this much crazy pain to IDP other than me, the IDP god. IDP Matters, IDP Heat Override, IDP Override. Ooh, yeah. Hashtag all of that because that's what I do. And that's how we're going to bring it today. All right. We're going to talk about why IDP matters. IDP matters. It's a big thing, but you're going to get my rankings. You're going to get all of my tiers, and you're going to get podcast tagged to all that. And then we got something working that's going to be crazy. It includes a little bit of the the macho me might just show up. Yeah, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And then you back to it like this, right? So the IDP matters. This is why. If you followed my articles last year, you would definitely have had advantage going into your league's championship games. Why? Because when you hit the playoffs, week 15 and 16 and 17 for most leagues, right? There was a player that I outlined, player that I talked about a lot, a player that I had on my team that paired with Roquan Smith made a difference. These players made a difference in my championship win because in the semifinal, I would have lost, right? If I didn't win. Going into the final week before the whole incident with the Bills game and Damar Hamlin and everything was good, right? A lot of people needed Josh Allen. I had Josh Allen. You know, my defense won that game the night before. My defense. That's how it happened, right? Because that it was put into a good situation that I explained all year long by just you could stream defense literally off my stuff. And I ain't even trying to talk it up, but this was just as crazy. Listen to these numbers. Round one of the playoffs, right? With Roquan Smith, right? So we know he had that boy getting points, right? You know, when you think about a lot of leagues, you know, you get a point for tackle. And you know, most players, you know, get 4, 5, 6 tackles, right? Well, what did Jalen Petrie have? You know, what did he have 13 tackles against Kansas City for? Well, because Kansas City works the middle of the field. And, you know, sometimes people are just numbers people and they talk about all the numbers that they want to talk about. But sometimes if you just watch the games, you know where the plays are going to go and you know the defensive plays. Because look at it. IDP don't make sense sometimes. You could literally have a offensive game plan by another team, run away from your player the whole game. You could get a goose egg from a straight rider, a straight tackler on your team. You could get a goose egg, right? That's why we don't play with defensive tackles. Like Aaron Donald can straight up win you a couple weeks. Max Crosby, you know, TJ Watt can win you a couple weeks. I mean, TJ Watt ain't gonna really get too many zeros, but from the DT position, people like Aaron Donald, who get doubled and triple teamed a lot, you could get a fat zero. So a lot of people who aren't smart at our IDP, they kind of go, hey, well, wait a minute. What's going on with this? Why I picked Aaron Donald. I'm going into this league. I got one of the best defensive players. I got Max Crosby, right? I got Nick Bosa. I got Joey Bosa, right? I definitely win him. But they don't think about that next level. That's why when you play these leagues and you play games like that, you got to definitely, if you're allowed a linebacker and a safety, you got to go linebacker safety. That's just the easiest, safest way to go. Believe me, I ain't talking out my it's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like Kansas City, 13 tackles equated to 13.3 points. And then you add Roquan Smith. It don't matter what your kicker does, right? But even if you add in the kicker at that point, you're looking at almost 40 points between two defensive players and a kicker, when league averages are most of the time around 120. And that is the league average in this league that this happened in. So when you're looking at that and you're saying, okay, you don't even got, and yes, I did say that. I didn't even have Josh Allen go for me, and I won my championship. Like, I went into that Monday night game with Josh Allen already up. There was no debate. I had some problems in another league. I had a 2-week matchup. Ended up not working out my way because I also had Joe Mixon in that matchup too. And I came up a few points short. So I did lose a championship matchup because of that. But at the same time, I didn't have to worry about that because my defense won that game for me. I did play the Steelers defense the night prior in the championship game. That kind of worked out. That works. And that's what we do with Dr. Roto. We teach you, we talk to you in our subs only Discord so that you can get the best information and put your team, the best team that you can make out there, given how many pickups you can have, waiver wire budget, whatever you have, Fab, we got you covered at Dr. Roto. Oh, yeah. Let's get to the next round. Look, going to Tennessee, right? Oh, man, my boy Petrie going to Tennessee. Easy play. 9 tackles, 1 interception, equated to 17.2 points. And this 17.2 points is actually what won me this matchup. I don't have the information in front of me right now. I'm not going to go looking for it, but I can get it. I'm pretty sure I won this game by 8 or 10 points. And that is why IDP matters. And that is why, you get it all at Dr. Roto. You get it all. You get everything. You get your running backs, your quarterbacks, your wide receivers, your tight end. You get all your different plays. You get all the optimizers, everything you need. And then you get the IDP B. And it's just that right there was like, all right, now go to the championship game, right? How do you outdo that? How? Well, if all of you already have Jalen Petrie's week 17 stats against Jacksonville pulled up, then you already know what it is. 13 tackles, 1 interception, 20.1 points to put me over. I smashed the league. I took my belt back because this is what happened, right?
Over a team a long, long time ago, back in the day, the fanny pack. Ooh, yeah, the fanny pack day. Yeah, the macho man. Yeah. I said, I'm going to go to the top and I'm going to make it happen. So I won this team and I had the number 1 team.
And I had the number 1 team and I kept losing coming out of off weeks. I kept having bad weeks coming off of off weeks, right? And I finally won that championship only to have to give it up the next year. I was in that. I had so many injury problems going into that. I had everybody was hurt. I put this team together. I put it out there. I couldn't defend my championship.
It means that I didn't have a fair shake, huh? Yeah, my hand wasn't shaking when I was shaking, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and the macho man ain't gonna let that go down. No, yeah. Yeah, so what did the macho man do, huh? Yeah.
I came back with the badass draft. And I braved the pain, and that's what happened. And I came into that championship game and got 20.1 points from Jalen Petrie, my boy Raquan Smith, to take that title back and to make sure that I cement in my home league that I am the most exciting champion of all time. Mr. Heat Override, because it doesn't matter which route you take. When you're playing in this game and when you get your information from drroto.com, you got no other chance, but you're always going to be in it for the money. You always have the backing of all of us in the subs only Discord. Doc has your back. I got your back. Lou got your back. Chris got your back. Tez got your back. Brian's got your back. Everybody has your back because we want you to win. And guess what? You will. You will win because I got the championship belt back. And that's how you bring the pain. And that's how you get ready for this next football season. Stay tuned for so much of the information that you got coming out. You have my tiers. You have everything that I've already mentioned. You are going to have everything in our draft kit. And that's why we do it. We do it because we love you. We give back. Catch Dr. Roto on SiriusXM every single week. And that's how we bring the pain. Ooh. Yeah. Good luck this year. Cash that IDP write-up. It works. IDP matters. Yeah.